Okay, hello and welcome back to the RSG server. This is episode 100 and something. Can't actually remember. I think it's 108. And yep, we're alone as per usual. But in today's episode, we are going to be working on the arena. Now, obviously, I'm in the phase where I want to get builds finished. I'm not going to get all the builds / projects finished. Of course, I did partially start working on a guardian farm, and that's not going to get finished. I'm going to save that for my single player world. The jungle path that might get finished. JJ's Tower is definitely not going to get finished just because it's been like that for so long. And I mean, unless JJ comes on and does it himself, which I highly doubt it, it won't get finished either. So yeah, but today we're going to be working on the arena. I thought I'd do something a little different. I got an alt on to record like an overview of the arena as I built it. And I guess I'll just show that footage now. It might be a bit choppy because I recorded it on my old laptop. But hopefully it's alright. Otherwise, enjoy. Alright, and there we have it. So we've completed the outer shell. Now, when I say completed, I use that word sparingly because I thought it would be a good idea if we did the same kind of pattern on top. But I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't know what to think at the minute. But otherwise, I like. At first I didn't like the look of it all that much, but I think it looks alright currently. There's no real good way up, unfortunately, so we'll have to go inside. But yeah, I was going to have four layers of those arches stretching all the way up to the very top, to the stands. However, that is a matter of question. I'm not sure whether I will do that or not. So yeah, I was going to have this area arches, but for some reason I just don't feel it's right. I mean, and also partly because I'm lazy and can't be flipped doing another row. It took me several hours to do that, all that. Of course we've got the arches going around the outside, which I quite like. But on this side I'm not too sure. See, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave this open air maybe, and then make like a fence or a railing or something around about here. Probably an iron fence would be a good, or iron bars would be a good match. And then, of course, we've got the I don't trust myself to MLG. Then we've got the rest of the exterior to do, because I mean the shell is just the one part. As you can see, we've got nether brick here. I'm unsure if nether brick is going to be a good choice, because I mean, I don't know, it goes well with sandstone, but do we really want just flat nether brick, or could we incorporate some style? I don't know. Yeah, I can't say from far away I don't like it, because I think it detracts from the arch look of the shell, and it get the shell kind of it has a 3D effect. So I'm not entirely convinced we want to be attempting something like that. Are we just going to do sandstone in the backing? Because I mean, I know he's already got the pattern with the shell, but I mean, I don't know. Of course, we need an entrance and an exit, and I mean, we can always just dig that out once we once we get it done. But I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so here's the thing. We're going to I'm going to go mine a bunch of, man, it's going to have to be a lot of nether brick to do this. I'm going to cover the back of the shell. All of the shell at the back will be covered with, and by shell I mean like the outer arches. I'm going to cover them all, or put a background on them all of netherrack, and we'll see how that looks. Fortunately, if I do that, I will probably not be motivated to get rid of them. So we'll see how it looks, and then you can thank me or kill me for it later. Okay, so basically what happened was I put the backing of nether brick onto the arena, and I thought it looked alright. However, I lost the footage of that, which was unfortunate because I did a cool camera sweep of the arena and it looked epic. I don't know if it looked epic because I lost it, but from when I was actually doing it, it looked epic. So yeah, that footage and audio is unavailable. But basically what my plan is now, while I'm recording this, is to begin work on making pathways to get into the arena, because obviously we've got the outer shell done, we've got everything inside done. It's just we need to connect the two. How does one get into the arena? So I'm going to work on the doors for competitors and spectators. First I think I do competitors, and we'll see how that turns out. Okay, so we have managed to get the passageways to the main arena area done. I'm just going to show that off now. I'm 50-50 with it. I think it's good. I think it could have been improved, but honestly, there's 4 passageways to do. There was a lot of work, so we're just gonna leave it with what we've got. So as you can see here, we've got 2 doors. I was going to do a lever, but decided to do buttons instead. Press the button, walk through one door, because only one opens, and then it closes again, and then we've got another button here, and that's for the outdoor. Pretty simple, so I'm pretty happy with that. As you can see here, we've got a mixture of chiselled stone, which I've been using a lot of lately, stone bricks at the side. We've got carpet here with cobble, glowstone underneath lighting the way, and we've got pictures on the side, paintings. I've not used paintings all that often in my time playing Minecraft, so yeah, just nice to get a change, I guess. At the end of here we've got a bit of a weird cobble thing, because of the way JJ has the walkway up there. I had to kind of do a bit of modification, and I decided to have a light there, even though it does absolutely nothing, because in the night time there will be more light coming from down here and up there than there, and in the daytime it's daylight, so I mean this light's kind of pointless, but who cares? And you can actually see the light from up here, as demonstrated. I will demonstrate. Yeah, but honestly I don't really mind. I think it's fine to have, so we'll just leave it. We've got iron bars here as well with spruce wood at the back. I think that blends in well with the nether brick on the ceiling. And overall it's fine. And I'm not sure what JG was going to put in the back here. Like, I'm not sure what JG's plan was. I think he had like wooden planks over there, and then cobble here, like in this area. So I don't know what he was planning to do with these tunnels, or if he was planning to do tunnels or whatever. But I decided to go for colours similar to what I did my arena with. I based my arena on 4 colours. We've got red, yellow, blue and green. So yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. Now we've just got, oh yeah, and one more thing, I did say that we might have like changing rooms or things like that, but I thought, you know, stuff it. Let's just think about this logically. Who's going to want to change before fighting? No, that's not a valid reason. But I already made the tunnel, and then I was like, oh darn, I forgot. But there we are. We're just going to have a tunnel. So the gladiators will come into the arena straight from the outside. That's the idea. I was going to do a door here, but one, it would be harder, and two, there's actually not that much space back there because of the curve of the arena. See, there's blocks here which would block the pistons and everything, so I'm just going to leave the arena the shape that JJ had it. And yeah, so we also, well, the next stage is the spectators area. So I think we'll find the halfway house. Now the halfway house in each, I want to call it a corner, but obviously circles have no corners, but you know what I mean, like this edge here. Don't disturb me. Ah, he's gone. Okay, by the way, this donkey's tamed, look at this. Nice, we can get a donkey. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to probably put the spectators in here somewhere. This arch is, I'll admit, slightly smaller than the other ones, but that's alright. So we'll just probably use that. Let's kill this guy. GG10. So I did say I was going to do an elevator. I've already made an elevator today in my single player. Spoilers if that episode's not out yet. But we've got to get them up there, and then finally up there. That is a long way up. We could do stairs. We're definitely not doing ladders. I'm going to try everything in my power not to use ladders at any point. Having said that, I probably will, but I don't know. I don't really have that much of an idea. I was thinking of having like a ring going around the outside, so spectators could walk around the outside in here, if you know what I mean. But I thought, you know, what's the point in that? They can just go into the actual arena and go round and everything. So yeah, we're just gonna scrap that idea. We could have staircases, and then I don't know. I might do elevators. We'll see. Okay, so yes, good news and bad news. Good news is I've got the spectator access done. Bad news, I didn't get to do the elevator. Well, we'll get to that. Oops, I meant to press W there. So, yes. Now, and the other bad news is I've definitely butchered the build. I'm actually hoping that JJ never logs in again, which there's a high chance he won't. But the point is, I've completely butchered the build. So, as you can see, in each of the four kind of these areas, corners technically, we've got the place where spectators go in. This is like the main entrance. The main entrances for all the spectators are at these four corners, although a circle doesn't have a corner, whatever. But in these sections, this is where the spectators go. And as you can see, we've got just a simple tunnel. Going up it's fine, going down the ceiling seems a bit low, but I mean, whatever. It's not like anyone's going to bang their head IRL in this. Oh, I've actually not finished this one. Because I was doing, I was putting these on just to, actually this, this roof's mucked up. All the other three roofs of the other entrances, they're fine. This one's mucked up because this was the first I did and I wasn't used to it. I might change it, but I can't be flipped, so we'll just leave it. And I like it because it's kind of enclosed, and then as you walk out, boom, it opens up. As you can see, we've got there was 8 entrances around the arena for spectators. I'm not going to show those two over there on video, hopefully, because they are actually off. This one is correct, that one over there is correct, but those two over there are off. Not going to show them, too embarrassing, and people can come and look and laugh and all that when they log in. Fortunately, JJ can't log in because he didn't accept the Realms request in time, and I will refuse to send him another one. Not because I don't like him, but because I don't want him to see this. This is the part that, see, I wasn't really sure on how we were going to get up there, because as you can see, GG left no like kind of place for spectators to come from up there, so I had to kind of come up with that on my own. I was going to do an elevator from the bottom to the top up here. Didn't quite do the elevator, one because it was going to take a lot of time, two because I did it on my single player yesterday and it was huge. And when I say huge, I mean like the wiring took up a lot at the back, and I didn't think there was going to be enough room. And also, this is a circle and the elevator's a square, and it would definitely have been off. So it would have been out of line. So I just went with stairs up, but then at the top got something awesome. How cool is that? It's a slime block launcher. I think anyone can make these, but I mean, hey, why not just incorporate it here? I think it's pretty cool. It does mean that, you know, getting down slightly awkward, because you can. I mean, you're going to take damage unless you hit the block directly. But I mean, you know, whatever. It's more for the retro feel. You can't really do it back the way, but you can do it up here. There's still space to walk past, which is good. As you can see, I changed the full sandstone blocks with half slabs of cobble here. And hey, we're up at the top, get a great view, which is absolutely fantastic. We're at a position where we are almost done. This is kind of like this is the weird part in builds, where it's like it's almost done, but it's not quite done yet. And you know, in theory, this build will never be done, because I was going to do a little bit of a village or something. I mean, I guess we kind of got those down there, but that's nothing. I mean, maybe we could still do something. There's still time, but I don't anticipate myself doing that much more new projects on the server. But yeah, the point is we're almost done. There is still one or two things left that I wish to do, and I'm going to see how they are. I'll be doing them all off camera, no doubt. And yeah, I'll probably just report back when they're finished. Okay, so I think we are finally done after a long day. After a long day's work, we finally got this arena finished. The most talked about building on this server, actually that's technically not true, most talked about unfinished build in my mind, is finally put to rest. It is done. So yeah, I'm not going to go over it all, because that's basically what this video has been about. And it's been an interesting build. I would never... Well, I'm definitely not ranking it in my top builds. One, because I never built half of it, and two, because the stuff I did build, I basically mucked up. Like, I'm pretty sure people are not going to like this outer shell, but who cares? It's done. It is finished. The only thing I have to report with regards to what's new is the lighting. As you can see, I got rid of all the torches, and we've got lava lighting in the floor. I decided that was best purely. I mean, I guess it's not perfect, because you can see the outline of cobble there. If I was a true perfectionist, I would, you know, go around and change that with something like sandstone or whatever. But honestly, I don't really mind. The glass kind of blends in well, I find, at night. Daytime, so-so. If we can just hop up there, we can have a look at the other lighting. We've got glowstone here, which obviously can't be seen from down there. And it can barely be seen from all around the stadium or arena. It can only really be seen when you're kind of in that area. So, I mean, I don't really have a problem with that. The upper tier is dark, because those are stairs. We can just hop up there real quick. Yeah, nothing's going to spawn on these. So yeah, you can now walk all the way around the outside. Other than that, the surrounding area is probably just going to remain the same. We're going to have... It's quite cool, because it's like 1.7 terrain over there, because it's the standard mountains. If you go over here, you can see in those mountains there is the new ores, or the 1.8 ores, or not ores, blocks, granite, diorite, and there's probably some andesite down there as well. So I find that cool. It's kind of like
a historic plane, because on one side it's 1.8, on the other side it's 1.7 terrain, so I really like that. But yeah, I think this is basically done. So that's, I guess, one task out the way. I don't really have any other like majorly like builds I really want to finish. I guess I'm just going to go around and about and just see what needs doing. I do kind of want to finish the mansion I was building in the forest. There's a few other builds and projects and that I want to do, but I'm going to try not to do anything that's too time consuming. This was very time consuming. Just for the record, I was completely joking about it being a day's work. PvE log. Anyway, but yeah, you can't accuse of us not getting anything done this episode, right? But yeah, I think we're just going to end it there. Thank you for watching. I will probably not be doing these too often, but this was playing on my mind, and after I started Expanse SMP, I just really wanted to get this finished, and we've got it done. And I'll probably move all these chests back to Garfunkel, because I think before the server closes, I'll try and move all the stray chests, the items in stray chests, and find them like a home, possibly in the community storage room. But yep, thank you for watching, take care, have a good day, and I'll see you next time.